So welcome to the post-match press conference after East Bengal's 2-1 defeat to Jamshedpur FC. Uh, we have with us head coach Oscar Buzo to take your question. So Kamal, I think has the first question.
Coach, good evening. Tamal from Kerala. Coach, what happened? 1-0 up, but at least,
Press conference চলছে তার মধ্যে চিল না
sorry, coach. 1-0 up, but after the match, 2-1 behind. What is the, as a coach of East Bengal, what is the analysis of this match? Please.
Well, there is a lot of moments on the game. It's true that we didn't start today in the right fit. They were closing the central areas very well. They were winning on the second ball, the duels, very dangerous in aerials. So it took us, I would say, 30 minutes to adjust well to the game and to keep control of the game. And this is the reason why we could score one goal. As you saw today, they were packing the central areas. Our midfielders were not having the fluidity of the other games. And when you don't have fluidity in the central areas, you cannot use the speed on the wings. The difference between Jamshedpur and us, one is the goals, and second is that I think that in terms of competition, they were more hungry than us in winning duels, second balls, and 50-50 challenges. I'm not happy that they scored the first goal in a set piece when we were working all the week about this and how to stop Eshe in corners and lateral fouls. And the second one is a goal that we should never concede as well because we are late in all the marks and allowing them to do one twos in front of our box. The goal is a super goal, but I think that we should be better in marking and not giving that space in the edge of the box.
Just before the half time, the miss of Ejejari.
The misses of everybody. I think that today the game is decided by particular actions. I think, as I say, there was a lot of moments. The first 30 minutes, they were better than us. The last 50 minutes of the first half, we were better than them. In the second half, it's a similar thing. I think that they started putting a lot of pressure on us in the first 20 minutes. They scored in a corner. And in the moment that we were going for the game, they did this beautiful action in the central area and they scored. So it's a game that both teams can win. Probably the fair result today is a draw, but we need to digest and go for the next game.
Is there any specific reason to call off the call off Yusef?
Call out.
Yeah.
Well, it's something that I don't want to come because it's personal decisions, but playing at 5 p.m. and having 4 players fasting is also a factor that probably today we were not with the spark that a game with such a strong opposition deserves. So you know that is Ramadan, and I think that playing at 5 p.m. for players doing fasting is difficult. We cannot evaluate him for 1 week. He was very good in training the last week. He was looking promising player, control and physical, but it's true that today, with the demands of the game and with a team that is not allowing us to connect 5 passes and trying to stop our rhythm of the game, probably Anton today, same as many other players, he has much more potential and he can do much better things for the team. Yeah, Messi, both of them. Yeah, it's good. This happens in football as well, no? When you play with teams that they have former players, of course, the level of motivation is very high. And yeah, Madi play well, Messi play well, the wingers play well, the defense was very efficient. We were creating chances and could not capitalize. So I think that Jamshedpur today also needs some prize because they competed with their weapons. They competed very, very well and neutralized probably many of our strong points. Sorry?
East Bengal footballer beat your team.
You already said, right?
Yeah, I don't know what is the case. This is football. We have 6 points in 2 games. I think that the start is not that bad. And I'm a little bit frustrated because if you don't consider the penalty shootouts, today we were having the opportunity to make 11 games without a defeat. But this is happening. In the league, we are going to win, we are going to draw, we are going to lose. So the point here is how we will recover for the next game at home against Goa, which is another team in good form, with good players, and that is going to make the things very difficult for us.
So many chances, but
For both sides, yes, we were missing chances, and they were very efficient in the way they were clearing the actions in the box. As I said before, the game of today is not that we could draw, it's a game that we could perfectly win. So unfortunately, the two actions that I mentioned before mm, are the ones that are marking the result. And as he said before, with 1-0, I think that at that moment we should score the second goal and have a more campaign with more control of the ball and, and, and not allowing them to come up. So there were many key moments on the game, but we didn't capitalize on them, and they did.
Last question.
Coach, Jamshedpur FC is very formidable side. Are you miss Sible today?
Are you?
Sible, the Argentine stopper, Kevin Sible.
As I told you, one of the things of today is that I feel that some players could not give their full energy and full spark because of fasting. We have 4 or 5 players on this. And yes, answering your question, Kevin is an important player of the team, same as is Saul, same as is Maesh. So our team, as I said last week, can only improve from the moment that we are unfortunately Jamshedpur today, even in the last moments, they were doing changes of foreigners, and we finished with 2 foreigners on the pitch. So I think that our team can only grow, and let's see, because we have now 3 games before the break and here at home, and we will try to get the full points and come back on that higher positions of the table.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.